Hi, welcome back to a brand new coffee tech break with Jan, your place to be for the latest and greatest on the Poly products, tips and tricks, unboxing, and everything you can think of. Extron controls. So, in this latest release 3.6, we have now the ability with a controller, the Extron Pro controller, to control devices in the room. Really powerful. So you can hook up this with the G7500, X30 and X50 and you can really control display, AV devices, shades, air conditioning, lighting, everything you can think of in the room, which I think is a really powerful one if you want to have that control and from one device. What is important is besides the Pro controller, you need the link license. That is the application which runs on the Pro controller which you're able to customize. So you can customize the buttons, the layout control, put in company logo, etc. Now, how do you enable this? And I will again show you that where you can enable this, this feature. You go to the system settings. There you got enable environment controls and you enable that. You don't need to reboot, etc. Just enable it and you will have those features available on your device. Now, what is important, it's a preview feature. So this could change, it could be removed, etc. It's just to see how customers respond to those new features, if they're useful, and then if it's useful, they're gonna put it in there as a final and people are able to use it. So be aware, it's all under preview feature. And it is also mentioned in the release notes. So I will put a link also in the release notes, but also to the controller information. We'll put that all into the comments and some links to that information. You can always deep dive in the specifics of those devices. Now, in case you enable this environment control, you will have an additional button on the TC8, which I will show you in a bit here on my TC8. And then if you click on that, it will break out to that room controls app. And this app is then running on that controller. So as I said, this is completely customizable, your own iconizing, your own company logos, backgrounds, etc. And this is something, you probably want to work through with your AV integrator and specialized in those environments and those integrations. But what is also important, it's not only for Poly OS mode. This is across all the apps. And I will show you also with the side menu how you can access it. So it's the same as with the device mode. You got the side menu, so you can always access those devices. But I will show you that now, how that looks like. I will enable it and show you that feature here on the touch panel. So don't forget to take a coffee in between, important. And let me show you now in the web interface where you can enable those environment controls. So again, you go to General Settings, you go to System Settings, and then all the way below are the Enable Environment Controls. You don't need to reboot. You will have this additional button on the TC8. So let me show you that. So here you see my TC8. So let me now enable the environment control. And what you will see, you will have an additional button now for your environment controls. So let me click on that and this will open up the room manager. And here you see that plus button. Here you can add the IP address or the name of your controller and you're able to work with that. Now, there's also a demo in here. So if you want to show this to a customer, you can go to Demo, and here you can connect to a controller. For example, here you're loading up a specific controller, and here you go. You see display on and off, the laptop PC. So here you can here select different inputs. You can here turn on display on and off, etc. So here you got a sort of demo setup, so you can connect here to different controllers and show you all those different layouts and how that works. So you can add logos here, etc. So this is just a demo, but I think it makes sense for customers to show it. Now, what is important, if you want to use this feature also in Zoom or Teams or any of the other apps, you got this side menu here, and here you got always the controls over the settings. So you see here also environmental, but also home. So if I click on home, what you will see, I'm coming back into the home screen. So in case you click on home and you are in Zoom app mode, it will go back to the Zoom app or the Teams app, etc.